What is going on, guys? Predator458 here, and welcome back to my channel. And yes, I'm even welcoming myself back to the channel. It's the first video I've uploaded in three and a half years. And basically, yeah, I've just decided that I miss doing the YouTubes and want to get my channel back up and running. So this video is kind of the announcement, the big announcement that I'm going to be starting to upload videos again, and also going to start trying to do some live streaming, which is very exciting. Finally, have the internet that is good enough to do some live streaming. 50 meg fiber up and down, so more than good enough to even live stream at full 1080 if I wanted to, but I'll probably keep it down to 720. But yeah, so in the background, just got some World of Warships gameplay. I was playing with a good friend of mine, Willie Back, who's in the Kagero destroyer, and you'll probably see him quite a lot. We've been playing a decent amount of World of Warships together, and he'll join in for some of the live streams. We were obviously on Discord, on comms during this match, but unfortunately this was one of those good games that happen when you're just kind of not prepared at all. So my shadow play wasn't ready to do the instant replay, record the last 20 minutes. None of that was set up, so I had to go and do it the old-fashioned way of get the replay file and go and record that separately. But yeah, so I'm basically going to get the channel going again. Not entirely sure exactly how it's all going to work, how often I'm going to be able to do videos, and how often I'm going to upload. Hell, I'm not even sure what I'm going to be uploading, guys. That's all I know is I want to do it again. So World of Warships is obviously a big part of what my remaining subscribers were probably signed up for in the first place. Shots out on this biome, but I gave him a little bit too much lead and only do a measly 3,500 damage to him. So World of Warships is going to be a big thing, especially after I managed to get my friend involved, and he's all the way up, I think he's got up to tier 9 now for the German destroyer line. And I think he's got tier 9 for the Japanese destroyers too now. So World of Warships is going to be a thing, probably a lot of videos of the two of us playing together. And take one torpedo from the enemy CV, but we get a good salvo, just under 18,200 damage on this biome. I feel sorry for him, and he's going to pop up in chat now feeling sorry for himself, which is understandable considering how he's being focused. This poor guy, tier 6 in a tier 8 game, and like everyone is pretty much just going for him. So we've got two fires. Took me a few seconds to realize there were two of them, but I've extinguished them now. So, yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys what you would like to see in terms of new videos and stuff being live streamed and that. Obviously, World of Warships, we'll do some live streams. Some other games that I have, played since I sort of stopped uploading videos to my channel. Got into DCS World, which is a very realistic combat flight simulator, so I might do some videos on that, although that more works for from a live streaming point of view rather than doing videos. Unfortunately, I'm going to take one more torpedo from the CV there. So there's that. Could also do some Satisfactory and Factoria. I don't know if you guys are familiar with those games. Highly addictive. Good fun games, but more chilled and nothing too crazy. Again, probably work a little bit better for a live streaming point of view, or it's going to be a hell of a lot of work to cut the gameplay down into a 20 or 30 minute YouTube video. So there's that. Also, some of you may have noticed there have been some live streams. I think it's been one live stream so far. There was a second one, but it didn't go up on YouTube for some reason. It did go up on my Twitch channel, and that was in Assetto Corsa Competizione, which is a GT3 racing simulator, which I'm trying to get back involved into my sim racing as well. Still learning, still getting there. So, yeah, my racing hasn't been all that good so far, if I'm honest. But yeah, I mean, that's something that I'll probably live stream once a week. On Monday nights, there's a group of South African players who all get together and do sort of more casual racing. It's not a league or anything like that. It's just casual, just fun, and hopefully a little bit more structured and a little less incident filled than just your general online lobbies might be. So if there's any suggestions from you guys, I might also do some War Thunder again. I keep wanting to get back into my War Thunder. I always enjoyed that, and since I stopped playing War Thunder, there's been so many changes with helicopters and more advanced jet aircraft and just modern tanks and all that stuff. I'd love to get involved with that again and try and motivate myself to grind that stuff out. So yeah, I mean, from a YouTube videos point of view, it's probably going to be things like World of Warships and War Thunder, things where it's easier to just put together a good match and put a video together. But then for live streaming, things like Satisfactory and Factorio, where it's just works better in a long form factor, in a live stream of 2 or 3 hours. And same with Assetto Corsa and other racing games. But as I said, if there's any suggestions from any of my remaining subscribers that may happen upon and see this video, please feel free to leave it in the comments down below and let me know. Yeah, again, might do things like Battlefield. Would be Battlefield 4, because Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5 didn't really appeal to me all that much. But hey, who knows what's going to happen. So yeah, the other thing is just not entirely sure when I'm going to be doing videos, when I'm going to be streaming. I would like to try and stream, I don't know, let's say 2 or 3 times a week, videos on YouTube as often as I have something good to put up. I mean, that would be probably the best signs I could give there. If there's a good game that happens during a live stream, if there's a good game that I happen to have while not live streaming or anything, just on my own or playing with my friend, then I'll do a video. So there's not going to be any kind of structure or schedule at the moment. We're going to take some shots at this Omaha, 7.5 kilometers away. Omaha was off floating citadels, so I was really surprised that that's all we got. Maybe my aim was a bit bad, but yeah. So obviously, my friend launching torps across my bow, but he did let me know that was happening, so I was aware, and not really dodging, but there's torpedoes all over the place. We're up to 51,000 damage. No citadels yet, which is annoying. But this is one of those good games that really fun, especially in a Soviet battleship where you can just push and push and push the whole time. So 15k damage on the Gneiser now. I decide, instead of pushing towards him, I want to push up north towards this New Mexico, and that things are pretty even at the moment. We've both teams have lost 2 battleships and a cruiser. Points, the enemy team actually has a slight advantage over us because they did capture A and B, and we're only taking B back now. That time, yeah, I don't think my friend gave me gave me the warning, so I was a little bit had a little fright when I heard the torpedo warning noise. But yeah, he knows that I'm right in front of him, and I'll not take too kindly to him torpedoing me. So we're just pushing up north. Got a New Mexico in front of us, 4 kilometers away, and obviously, as we all know, this is right within the sweet spot, well within the sweet spot of Soviet battleships. So I'm going to take the shot here, going to heal up as well. I think that might actually be my last heal. We have taken quite a bit of damage due to fires and the CV and that sort of thing. Not so much from actual main guns from enemy ships, but just over 17k on the New Mexico. Shame. Feel sorry for him. There's not really much he can do. No matter which way he angles the ship, these guns are just going to punch through it. But I really enjoy this Lenin, so you'll probably see it quite a bit in the future. It's a really fun battleship to play. Much better, in my opinion, at least from the experiences I've had. 6,700 damage, managed to get the kill. I've had a lot more fun with the Lenin than I had with the mainline Tier 8 Soviet battleship, the Vladivostok. There's nothing wrong with the ship, don't get me wrong, very good ship. It's just, that ship is cursed for me. It's one of those ships that I just can't get a good game in. No matter what I try and do, I always just seem to get really bad teams. In fact, while I was grinding through the line, nearly 15k damage on the Leon there. When I was grinding through the line, at one point I was down to 25% win ratio with the Vlad, whereas in the Lenin, my win ratio is 55-60%, somewhere there. Or it might have dropped a little bit, but yeah, I've had much better games in the Lenin than I had in the Vlad. And I mean, it's nothing down to the ship. If anything, the Vlad is probably objectively a better ship. Pretty much the same guns, same accuracy. Yeah, there's a few minor differences here and there, but the Vlad does have considerably more health than the Lenin. Both of them have great armor, so it's just really come down to the teams that I've had and not being able to make that ship, the Vlad, perform at all. But yeah, so I have grounded all the way up to tier 10. I do have the Kremlin, although I still absolutely despise tier 10 gameplay. It's just so boring, and I get bored and do stupid things because I don't want to wait for things to get interesting. But anyway, so while it was fairly even a few minutes ago, our team has now pulled out a significant advantage. We have the numbers in terms of ships. We are in the lead in terms of points, and yeah, I was just praying and hoping the Samagi just wasn't paying attention, didn't see me. Last thing you want to do in a Soviet battleship is be broadside on to enemy, because they will just punish you. And thankfully I could see that his guns were pointing behind him, so I kept my course and carried on heading towards the Gneisenau. And here we see a lovely little surprise. 10.5 kilometers away, the enemy aircraft carrier, who has been on a mission all game, should I say, to get me. And I mean, we've got 40 aircraft kills. We've got the AA defense expert, which I don't know if I'd ever gotten that before. And right here I'm kind of screaming into my mic to my teammates, or to my friend in the Kagero, to please do something to persuade this Gneisenau to not do what he's planning on doing, because obviously Gneisenau torpedoes, I don't want any of that, and we're already within range. So my friend has actually, he started shooting, so he actually shows up to try and get the Gneisenau to turn away, which he does. We get the shots out, we get the kill, we dodge those torpedoes from dropped from the CV, and now we know there's torpedoes in the water from the Gneisenau. There's no way he was going to go broadside onto us like that, not put them in the water, and there they are. So it's just the enemy aircraft carrier now that we're waiting to see, and there he is, pops up 11 kilometers away, and just waiting for all our guns to be ready, taking the lead. We fire off the last turret, fire off the front two, and these are looking pretty good. Still no citadels, annoyingly enough, but now we managed to get one Confederate high caliber. I'm not entirely sure how much damage we did to him, but it was quite a bit. And Amagi, again, thankfully not paying attention to us, just waiting for the reload. He's got more torpedo planes inbound. So we get the shots out, and I think we are going to secure this kill. We're shooting down more aircraft all the time, and we dodge those torpedoes, I think. And here I make a stupid mistake. The Amagi is on 46 health. And excuse the little glitch in the recording there. But it will come back shortly. I basically went broadside on, or tried my best to get the shots on the Samagi to get the kill, and put myself in a bad position with regards to the torpedo planes, which did huge amounts of damage. All of that to get Kraken, to get the kill steal, the kill secure, whatever you want to call it, to get my 5th kill of the match and secure Kraken. But I cost myself 15,000 health, and I don't have any more heals. I don't have anything. I've got one more repair party, but that's it. And there's still one aircraft carrier out there who I think was in G1 somewhere, or H1. You can see his bombers coming up. I actually forgot that this was a 2-carrier game, which probably explains why I've shot down so many planes. So yeah, so these are the Ryujo planes. Setting our priority sector, but they're going to get through, I think, do some damage. But the main issue is there's still that Dallas that was annoying me a little bit earlier on in the match, and we've just been detected by him, and he's targeting us. And unfortunately, because of the misplay with trying to secure the kill on that Amagi, which really wasn't necessary, he sets us on fire. We have to immediately extinguish it, and try and get some shots on, but he's 12 kilometers away. He doesn't have to do a whole lot to try and dodge the shells, but we're being focused by him. We're being focused by, I think there was a rocket plane attack there, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, unfortunately, because of that kill secure and not paying attention to the torpedo planes, and he set us on fire again, and that's it. There's nothing else we're going to be able to do. We lost a lot of health, which we really could have used here, but I was very much invested in getting Kraken, so that's the game. So in the end, we managed to do 173,703 damage, which I do believe is the most I've ever managed to do in the Lenin. We got 81 target hits, shot down 60 aircraft, 1 incapacitation, 5 kills, 1 citadel, surprisingly. Normally you'd expect more. Assisted in a capture twice, got 4 secondary target hits, and spotted 1 enemy ship. Earning ourselves 554,000 credits, 10,200 XP, and then we got Kraken, Confederate High Caliber, and AA Expert. And we managed to come top of our team with 2,890 base experience, nearly 1,000 base XP above the Vladivostok in second place on our team, who had 1,900. But look how well the Urland did on the enemy team. Losing team, that destroyer had 1,700 XP, so he really tried his best to carry, but just wasn't able to. So yeah, that's the end of this video, the end of this game. As I said, please, if you have any suggestions of anything you would like to see from the channel going forward, please feel free to leave it in the comments down below, as well as any other feedback or anything like that with regards to this video. And if you did enjoy this video, please feel free to hit the thumbs up button, and if you're new to the channel, maybe hit that subscribe button to stick around and see what else we've got in the future. But yeah, that is it from me. Thank you very much for stopping by. This is Predator 458 signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.